All right. Hey, everybody. Jayson Lowe here. Super excited to be with you today with my great friend and amazing entrepreneur, CEO of AMZ Soldiers, Mr. Jonathan Proulx. Say hi, Jonathan.
Hey, how's it going?
Now, the reason I'm recording this video is that normally when you see me online or you see me recording these types of videos, I'm always talking about the process of becoming your own banker, the infinite banking concept, which is a process that completely transformed my life almost 12 years ago. And one of the amazing parts of this process is that when you have ready access capital, you become an opportunity magnet. And just a short while ago, almost a couple of months ago, Jonathan, right? I'd say about 2 months ago, this Amazon store business literally fell in my lap because if you don't know Jonathan, he is a ninja at Amazon resale. And what I mean by that is he's been operating a very profitable, successful Amazon business. And I've been so fortunate to be able to just kind of sit on the sidelines and watch him grow. And I've been cheering him on along the way. And a few months ago, we sat down and I asked Jonathan, what do you need to 10X your business? And without skipping a beat, Jonathan said, capital. And so we got into this wonderful conversation about the use of capital in a business and how to scale it and grow it. And Jonathan said, hey, you know what? Have you thought about having an Amazon store? And I said, not really. And he said, well, let me get one going for you. And all I had to do was put the capital in to get the store going. And Jonathan and his team have been just doing such an incredible job behind the scenes with the abundance of work that's involved that I've been learning from Jonathan along the way. There's just so much work involved that having it done for me was so incredibly convenient and amazing. And so Jonathan, maybe you could share your perspective about the discussion that we had that day in the office that I'm sitting in my home here right now, and maybe give the listeners a little bit of insight. And then what we're going to do, we're going to share the very first month of our sales results. We're going to unveil that because so many people are asking, does this Amazon automation or Amazon reselling thing, does it actually work? And we're going to share the results and keep everybody posted. We're going to do a video one time per month. And so Jonathan, maybe share with listeners what your perspective was on the discussions we had and what got this going.
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, I guess we had our first conversation about Amazon when we went to a seminar a few years ago.
Yeah.
You've kind of been, keeping track on me and seeing how it's going and all that stuff. And it's been going amazing. And then once me and you collaborated, it just kind of, wrapped your head around, collaboration and, grouping people's things together to make one, unique thing work. And, when it comes to like a capital partner with somebody that has a very specific skill, I mean, pretty much the sky is the limit. Me and the team have put in a lot of work so far, so we're very grateful for everything that's been going on and scaling, consistently for the last 2 years. The team is growing every day. Opportunity is coming from every angle. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can't really pinpoint on which part was the turning point where we went from just kind of gliding up to going straight up, but I believe we're very close now. And I think a lot of that started when we were in the office with you. So,
well, I think you and your team are phenomenal. I really do. And your unique ability in how you engage in the Amazon business, how you select product and how you identify what's going to sell well, when it's going to sell well. And that whole, I'm going to say, a proprietary method of going about it. Like, not everyone can do this, otherwise everybody would be. And so we're very blessed to know you and to know your team, because what I had was ready access capital. And what you had was unique capability to multiply that capital. And you've been doing that extremely well. So I'm super pumped to show the folks who are watching this. And while you're watching this, be sure to hit the like. Make sure you hit subscribe because once a month, Jonathan and I are going to be on sharing updates. So Jonathan, I'm going to share my screen.
Sure.
And here's what we're going to do. This is going to be awesome. Okay, now this was the very first purchase, and Jonathan had reached out to me on Facebook Messenger And he said, hey, I just want to let you know the great news, super exciting. Your store processed its first transaction. And this was on August the 4th. Is that right, Jonathan?
Yeah, August 4th was the first time that anything went live in your store, and sales started pretty much immediately after that.
There you go. And the very first sale was Old Dutch ketchup chips, which I shared with Jonathan. It just happens to be my kryptonite because I love Old Dutch ketchup chips. And so it's such a coincidence that that was the very first product sale. Now, for Canadians who are watching this video, so Jonathan and his team of experts, so when they put their store together, they only sell and retail to US consumers. And that's the very same structure that Jonathan was able to create in my store. And so this is on day one, and we committed to updating people 1 time per month. And so I'm going to show what the sales were at the end of month number 1. Check that out. Isn't that good?
Beautiful.
So that's real good.
11,000 days. You see there, you're at September 2nd. So yeah, that's
just about a month.
29 days or so.
And so we're really excited. I can share with you that I've been fortunate enough in my contact with Jonathan over the past few years to watch him really consistently grow his Amazon business. And true to form, with this store that he and his team have put together for me, we're seeing incredible growth in the first month. And so, Jonathan, thank you. We're so grateful for you being just an amazing Amazon expert. And I know you've got a lot of great things to offer. The marketplace is going to hear a lot more about you. And so for folks, please subscribe. We'll keep you updated. I think we're meeting early October to provide an update on September sales. Super excited. And if you have any questions for me, there's going to be a link in the description of the video. You can create just a quick 10-minute phone call with me if you're just curious and you have questions about my experience with the Amazon store. And every opportunity I get, I'm going to give accolades to Jonathan and his amazing team. And so if you have any questions, just create a time, quick 10-minute phone call. Would love to connect with you. We'll see you in October. Thanks, everybody.